I thought it was a very good idea to bring all donors from different countries, different donors together in this training. It was very good also for networking purposes, but also to learn about the different approaches of all these donors.
We have discussed exchange with not only EC colleagues, but Germany, Switzerland, Denmark colleagues. So that is really interesting. Huh?
It was useful as far as I was concerned with the aspect of, how to bring together different approaches that donor agencies are using. And I think having such a mixed group, I think that is definitely one of the strengths of the effort.
The opportunities for donor harmonization are few and far between. So for me, this training was really an eye-opener on the potentials that it holds as a good starting point for donors to, jointly learn, make assessments. It forms a good basis to start talking together.
I had very high expectations, and I think that these expectations have fulfilled because the level of the material that was presented, the level of discussion, the level of the speakers was really extremely high.
It was very interesting because there are different development partners present, many EU ones, and it was a very good exchange of experience in different decentralization programs, as well as some sector colleagues.
Well, what we were talking about was maybe having a network on the net about that, that we could exchange on certain topics.
It could be interesting to organize such meetings in host countries, in Africa or in Asia, or Latin America.
More time should have been spent on looking at particular harmonization challenges if you work in that policy field. So, if you want to know about fiscal decentralization, political decentralization, I think there are other opportunities and options to learn. But having a course that combines that policy field with the challenges of harmonization, I think that would be a unique niche for this kind of training.
I would imagine that in countries which are just embarking on a decentralization process, where donors begin to get interested to support the sector, this is a good starting point to have a discussion going. A joint training is a good way for the actors to get to know each other, get to know each other's perspectives and the politics behind the perspectives, and then begin to look at the common basis for taking up a joint discussion. And it holds a lot of potential also for in-country trainings, I feel.
Those people who are here, they mostly know the theory behind the decentralization approach and decentralization topic. So it is extremely interesting how this theory is implemented practically in the countries, and what is the tacit knowledge that is not really in the prints.
I do think it would be useful to have it done regionally. This is an informal group at headquarters level, and I think it's very important for them to connect better with the field.